We may be back. Got Soy EMP'd here on the left flank by the cucks over there at YouTube. This will be part 2. Keep this short. Someone was telling me they're done with Bitcoin because they think it's going to 1-2K. I asked them what they're not done with, and they're telling me Dogecoin. It's like the first time I've heard someone talk about Doge in years. I don't have anything against Doge, but the first meme coin out there. But to expect a little doggy to outperform Bitcoin in the long run, it's kind of naive to me. But hey, you know. Kaboom version 2. Yeah, Niagara. We got knocked offline there. I don't know if it was the Dogecoin shiller. But yeah, someone just told me they're done with bits because it's going to 1-2K. And I'm asking, if you're done with Bitcoin, what are you not done with? And they're telling me Dogecoin. I got nothing against Dogecoin. But to think that it, come on, guys. Come on. Don't tell me that you're holding Doge over Bitcoin. I don't know if it's just a troll or what. 5 crypto maniacs here in the population of the chat box. I'm going to put a final dip before the boom. Part 2. Part 2 after we got knocked offline here. Guys, drop a comment here in the population of the chat box. Let me know if you read me loud and clear. If you hear me after I had to start a new stream. I wanted to add on. If you get knocked offline while you're streaming, I guess YouTube waits a few seconds or minutes to see if you reconnect, and then they add it on to the existing video. But if it takes too long, they'll basically end that stream. And if you hit stream again, it starts a brand new video. So this will be part 2. Bitcoin will always be the standard. Yeah, I don't understand. I don't know about always. That's like, but it's. I expect it to be the standard for some time. Maybe in the future we'll see somebody or some other coin superior to Bitcoin, but not anytime soon. And to think that it's over with. Bitcoin is 60% of the market. If Bitcoin's over with, so is the market, guys. Jupe is here. Lady Plants is here. Niagara Gardner is here. Yeah, we just got knocked offline. I don't know what happened out there, but we're back. Part 2, final dip before the boom. I don't think so. This article that we shared said that it is. And you can see here Trading Shot on Trading View. He's saying that this was the final flush and up we go. And let me recap what I said here, his conclusion. If the study about the symmetrical format between the two patterns that he has here is correct, then he could project the following. The time from June 2019 peak until the breakout of the yellow line is roughly half the time between the December 2017 all-time high and the breakout of the black line in November 2018. Okay? We can assume that the final flush leading to the bottom will be also half this time. And after that, a lengthy consolidation will follow. So you can see he's talking about we're here in the buy zone, and we're talking about crossing this black line here. Okay. So you could see that things dip under the black line. It took some time to go above it. And what's this black line? This black line's a 50-day moving average or what? Yeah, check out his graph. I know you guys like these graphs. But he's identifying this as the final dip before a pump. I don't know. I don't agree. I think we're going to see some more dips. Maybe even this year. Actually, the probability of seeing more dips this year is higher than next year. I think next year is when things will gain a little more weight. It's all about storing time. Nothing has stored, can, or will store time longer than Bitcoin. That's an interesting way to put it. Shout out to Lady Plants, Jupe, and the rest of the boomers. We have 11 crypto maniacs watching. I have this article linked down below saying that the bottom was 65. That was the final flush. Up we go. I kind of disagree with this. I think the possibility of going back to 65 is there. But hopefully he's right. You could see Magic Poop Cannon. He's also dooming. Well, not also. He is dooming because this guy Trading Shot is not. He's saying we're going up. This guy's saying we're going to 1,000. So, he's not the only one saying $1,000 Bitcoin. Head and Shoulders downside target is at 1K. I don't have this one linked down below, but You can see here, BTC is testing the neckline of the head and shoulders pattern right now, which he is identifying here on this graph. And he thinks we're going down on 1K. If it holds resistance, I expect a rapid acceleration to the downside. Yeah, I mean, if we don't get out of this, low $7,000 range, it could accelerate to the downside. That I do agree. I'll leave you with that so you guys can check that out. I'd be okay with 6K. Yeah, I mean, we're staying above 5K. Like I said earlier in part 1's broadcast, 2019 has been about staying above 5K for some time. And 2020 is going to be about staying above 10K for some time. Jupe says, I can see us going to 5,500 before 2020. That's a possibility, Jupe. That's a possibility. I wouldn't reject that. I think that's still a possibility. I'd said about 6,000 is the bottom, but I think we'll anything above 5,000 is a possibility. If we melt down under 5,000 before 2020, then we're gonna have to readjust our all our targets. Niagara Gardner says he'll sell his house to buy the bits at 1K. Yeah, that'll be a steal. I don't think we'll see the 1K bits because if things go under 5K, there's going to be a lot of buy orders triggered and the demand will increase. I highly doubt. And I said why. The crypto market right now is obviously in a bearish market and the sentiment is not bullish, but it's definitely not as bearish as when the price completely melted down from 20 to 3,000 and they were saying that Bitcoin was already over. Okay, there was that strong correction from 20 to 3,000 is a lot more dramatic than that correction from 13.8 to 65. Okay, and because of that, I feel like the downside is not as probable as it was once before. Yeah, there will be no 1K. I highly doubt it, Marlon. I'm going to be honest with you. I agree. There will be no 1K. I think that we're hard pressed to see anything under 5. We're hard pressed. Because you know why? I think that the true value, forget about all this speculation. What's the value of Bitcoin? And I think where we're at right now, between 5 and 10,000, it seems like an honest price. Back from the soy storm. Yeah, we got hit up there. The same dummies calling for 1K were the same ones holding off at 3K and then crying about 4K. You're right. The question for me is the halving priced in. If it's already priced in, it's looking ugly. I think the probability of the halving being priced in is higher than what we once thought. It can't be completely priced in because as it approaches, the media is going to change people's sentiments and emotions. So there's going to be a little variability there. But to expect the price of the coin to like catapult above all-time high, I don't think so. So, I agree with some of the boomers like Ty. I think that this halving is priced in. And because of that, I do expect the price to go up a little bit, but not as much as someone expected. I was saying maybe 16 to 22,000. If we're lucky, we go over 20K. But as the days passed, I said yesterday, we may have to readjust my targets for this halving to 12,000 and like 16 or 18,000. Niagara Gardner says that the halving isn't priced in. Stock to flow shows that. So there you go. Mark D sold all his Bitcoin for Disney call options 2 weeks ago, up 300%. They are now better options than Bitcoin. Made my cash in Bitcoin buying in at 290 in 2014. There you go, Mark. Shout out to you. I mean, guys like Mark and others, they may be in the game just to stack fiat. And that's cool. But there's some people in the game here trying to stack more bits. And it just depends on what your strategy is. So I'm not mad at Mark. BTC may leave these cats in the dust today or tomorrow. Well, that seems to coincide with what this gentleman Trading Shot saying over here on this article that says this is the final flush. Where is it? I had it pulled up. This one, final flush before we go up. And he's saying that the bottom's going to be in this week or next week. That's what he says. Showing you the conclusion. Check out all these charts. There it is. One of the final sentences of his post. This suggests, all this info, you can read it again. This suggests that the bottom will either be in this week or next week. So, I don't know. And Niagara believes that the halvening isn't priced in. That being said, Niagara, what's your price prediction with the halvening? Do you still expect things to go over all-time highs for this halvening? Let me know. Let me know what you expect things to move and shake to. People calling for 1K bits in 2020 and 100K in 2020 are both crazy. Yeah, I agree. I don't think we're going to see 100K Bitcoin in 2020, and we're not going to see 1K either. And let me just repeat this for the people that are tuning in, and I'm sure Marlon will understand. 2020's got to be about Bitcoin staying above 10K for more than 6 months. It didn't do that. Bitcoin hasn't stayed above 10K for more than 6 months to a year. Okay, it stayed above 5,000 in 2019 for the majority of the year, but in 2020 we got to sit above 10K comfortably before we could start saying that we're going to 100K or anything like that. Main Event says he still thinks that we need a major stock market movement before any real fireworks. Okay. And these comments are coming in kind of quick. Here we go with these old ass charts. You can't compare the past movements of Bitcoin with the present. Way more valuable variables at play. That's true. And I'm showing the charts, but you know what I've said about these charts. I don't fully subscribe to all of them. I'll take a look at them, but you're right. Margin trading ruined Bitcoin's price. That's what some suits has said. Traditional stock flow used for gold doesn't apply to Bitcoin as gold supply is not fixed and gold has 63-year supply built in. A new model needs to be created to account for Bitcoin hard supply and fixed inflation. Okay. He says, I agree, 100% champ. Above 10K and below 15 for most of 2020 would be good. There you go. I think we completely agree that that's probably what's going to happen, Marlon. We're going to see the majority of the year of the price of Bitcoin probably be between 10 and 15,000. And if anybody is going to complain about a Bitcoin being between 10 and 15,000, then you maybe bought at the top in 2017 and you're probably not a boomer. I'm waiting for so Niagara did respond. He said 15 to 100,000 is a fair price after halvening. How long it takes to get there, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, Gardner. I think that I'm disagreeing with you out there. I don't think we're going to see 50,000 in 2020, and that's not being negative. I mean, but hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully I'm wrong. I'm not saying that we're never going to touch 50K. It may happen by 2025. I don't know. I'm just talking about from here to like the summer. I think I would agree with Marlon. 10 to 15K seems a lot more reasonable. But hopefully you're right, Gardner. Hopefully you're right. Margin trading has caused price to fall, but mark my word, says Marlon, it will be margin traders with FOMO that will push the price in the future sky high. Hopefully, let's see though. These margin traders are a little more educated than some of the FOMO retail buyers that we experienced back in 2017. But once that FOMO kicks in, even some people will experience may change their movements. So let's see. All right, guys, this is part 2. And we've been on for 15 minutes. The other one was on for like 40. Check out both today's streams, part 1 and part 2. Final dip before the boom. I don't think so, but that's what this chart is saying. Be prepared for everything. I think we've shared our predictions enough for you guys to get an idea of what we think things are headed to. Bagel boys are playing games, says Double X. Yeah, usually they are. They don't need big movements to make profits. Absolutely, Ty. We said this before. They're making profits right now from 65 to 74, and from the dip that we had from 9 down to 7. They're making profits right now. When the King coin decides to boom, then FOMO and new money will enter the market. Right now, we'll have about 200 billion to 300 billion when market caps hits $1 trillion. Watch the FOMO. Yeah, I mean, we're not going to get retail FOMO until we go above all-time highs. You know, these retail cats out there, they've already heard of $15,000, $16,000, $17,000 Bitcoin. They need to hear about a $25,000, $30,000, $40,000 Bitcoin before they start getting that fear of missing out again. On that note, I'm out. Shout out to Marlon, Double X, Ty City, the rest of the pumpers out there. I appreciate all you crypto maniac savages. I'll be back hopefully tomorrow or whatever I feel it's appropriate. You know, I don't stick to a schedule, although I'm usually here in the mornings or late afternoons Eastern Standard Time. I need you guys all caressing the buttons. And if anybody could figure out why these millennials prefer saying no problem over thank you, or at least give me what your opinion is as to why that is, let me know. Because, you know, I'm unwrapping. This is for me personally. I've been thinking about this. On that note, I'm out of here, guys. Stay strong. I came back from the gym. You should too. I did some squats today. I did a little bench. And I'm staying strong out here, guys. Peace, champ, accumulate. You know the deal out there, Marlon. Shout out to Ty. Shout out to Double X. The rest of the pumpers out there. I'll catch you guys soon. Stay strong. It's the voice of the blockchain here. Satoshi's biggest cousin. Cryptography's finest. Favorite YouTuber, Champagne Crypto.